Okay, so today we're going to be doing question 9 of the Module 4 Lesson 4 textbook assignment. Question 9 here, we have to determine the exact values of all these expressions right here. So let's just get started with the first one, cosine 60 plus sine 30. I already went ahead and I got the values of them. They equal 1 out of 2 plus 1 out of 2, and they're equal to 1. That's it for A. And moving on to B, we have secant 45 squared. So this is going to equal 1 out of cosine 45 degrees. Then squared. So cosine of 45 degrees is going to equal, it's going to equal this. This is approximately square root of 2 over 2. And just to verify, these values over here match. So it's going to be equal to this. Square root of 2 over 2. 1 over square root of 2 over 2. And then squared. So if we simplify it, we're going to get 2 over square root of 2 and then squared. And we want to rationalize this because the denominator can't have a square root. So if we rationalize it by multiplying both sides by square root of 2, we're just going to get square root of 2 and then squared. And square root times square is going to equal the original number. So this is going to equal to 2. And that's it for B. Moving on to C here. Just going to change the mode. Five pi over 3 is somewhere in the unit circle. 5 pi over 3 is in quadrant 4. So just gonna write quadrant 4. So I'm gonna use the calculator to find cosine of 5 pi over 3. And it's going to equal 0.5. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So 1 out of 2 equals 1 out of 2. And since secant is the reciprocal, it's going to equal 2. So 1 out of 2 times 2. And this is going to equal to 1. And that's it for C. Moving on to D here. Tan 60 degrees is going to be equal to this is going to be tan 60, and if we just do some calculations, square root of 3, it should be square root of 3, and these match, so it's going to be square root of 3. So now that we know this, the square root of tan 60 is going to be equal to 3. And secant of 60 is going to be secant is the reciprocal of cosine of 60. Cosine of 60 is 1 out of 2 right here, so it's going to be the reciprocal, which is 2. Secant of 60 is going to be equal to 2, and this means that this form is going to be equal to 4, and 3 minus 4 is going to equal to -1. So our answer is going to be -1, and that's it for D. Moving on to E. Just gonna write this down. We have 7 pi over 4. If we go back to the unit circle, 7 pi over 4 is also in quadrant 4. And if we just go back to the unit circle real quick, so the cosine is going to be square root of 2 over 2. And the sine is going to be negative square root of 2 over 2 right here. So I'm just going to have to write that down somehow. Cosine is equal to square root of 2 square root of 2 over 2 sine 7 pi over 4 is going to equal to negative square root of 2 over 2. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to have to square root both of them. We have to add them, right? And once we do that, we're going to get we're going to get 2 out of 4, and that's simplified to 1 out of 2 plus 1 out of 2. And this is going to be equal to 1. So that's it for E. And finally, F. F is cotangent of 5 pi over 6 and squared. Cotangent is going to be equal to cosine divided by sine. So cosine of 5 pi over 6 is equal to what was it again? It was 5 pi over 6 negative square root of 3 over 2 and 1 out of 2 negative square root of 3 divided by 2 and sine of 5 pi over 6 is going to equal to 1 out of 2. So cotangent of 5 pi over 6 is going to be equal to negative square root out of 3 divided by 2 divided by 1 over 2. And now if I calculate this, we can cancel out both 2's, and we're just going to get negative square root of 3 over 1, which simplifies to negative square root of 3. And now that we square this, negative square root of 3 squared, we're going to get 3. That's it for F, and that concludes our lesson.